The Chalice Board of Trustees determined that our mission statement should be revised to better reflect the congregational sense of self and feel it is excellent timing as we continue to reflect on our position in North County through the continuance of the pandemic. The Mission Statement Task Force was formed, and its members are Ann McKiernan, Dean Gadet, Kate Vereb, Paula Gonzalez, and Tom Karlstrom. We began to meet in October 2021 with the goal to write a new mission statement for Chalice. The group also considered the timing of the 8th Principal Task Force and work at Chalice so as not to distract from that important process.
So the current mission statement was adopted in 2008. Generally, it's recommended that congregations rewrite their mission statements every 5 years. And if you do the math, it's been about 14 years since our last mission statement. Does anybody remember what our mission statement is currently? It's open hearts, open minds, open doors, nurturing spirits, seeking justice in the wider world.
A mission statement is an action-based statement that declares the purpose of a church and how it serves its congregants and stakeholders. It guides the organization, embodies a core story, builds pride, and motivates. The mission statement is why you exist and is centered in the here and now. The vision statement is where you're going and focuses on the future. So a vision statement might be, our vision is to establish Chalice as a leading center for liberal religion in Escondido. The task force researched mission statements from companies and churches to find ones that we thought were good mission statements. It was concluded that from the ones we chose, that we couldn't encapsulate all of Chalice into one perfect sentence, but we could improve upon making it personal to some of the aspects that make Chalice unique. We also found that we preferred a statement that could guide Chalice activities while also providing some inspiration.
The task force considered both internal and external stakeholders. We obtained guidance about the process with Reverend Sharon Wiley and congregational life staff for the Pacific Western region, Sarah Gibb-Millspaugh, as our consultant. She provided some information on what other congregations do when they're revising their mission statements. We learned that congregations vary widely in how they approach the process of making a new mission statement. She emphasized that the process of creating a statement is more important than the statement itself. The reflection, research, and discussion about who we are is an important part of this process. Anne primed the congregation for mission statement change in her monthly president columns in the Chalice newsletter, and there was a short article in the December e-news.
You may remember last year we had the open questions process where we conducted 10 focus groups featuring 60 congregants in the winter of 2020. During these focus groups, you were asked, what is Chalice's unique position to you within your family and within your community? Specifically, you were asked what you would like to see built up and broken down. The congregation overwhelmingly expressed appreciation for Unitarian Universalist values and being around people that shared those values. These values created a safe space where people feel really accepted. And you all noted you feel fellow congregants are warm and friendly, and Chalice provides a place where people can connect in different ways. And these findings were incorporated into the final mission statement.
The congregation was also invited to participate in a series of 7 poll questions in the Chalice e-news to get them thinking about mission and our role in the wider UU world. The poll questions were obtained from the Leader Lab on the UUA website and were written by Reverend Barbara Child. Questions included a sliding scale of 1 to 10 with an opportunity to elaborate with comments if they chose to do so. The information gleaned from these polls helped the task force conceptualize who we are in the context of our wider UU values. The task force felt that it was important to both inspire and provide direction for what we stand for. We wanted to make it memorable and a reflection of our current congregational values. We wanted it to tell our core story and how we are different from other UU congregations. At the same time, we know it won't be everything to everyone.
So the task force gathered mission statements that we liked from various sources. We discussed what we liked and what we didn't like. We wrote a variety of different mission statements and discussed them. And we tried to find a balance between prose and poetry. We rewrote, we wrote, and we rewrote, and we passed around ideas. So now, please let us present to you our new mission statement.
With love at the center, the mission of this congregation is to inspire, connect, act. Inspire individual and communal spiritual growth, connect through worship, music, learning, and caring ministries, and act to promote UU principles in ourselves and in the wider world. Take a few minutes, take a few breaths and sit with this. And let me repeat it again. With love at the center, the mission of this congregation is to inspire individual and communal spiritual growth, connect through worship, music, learning, and caring ministries, and act to promote UU principles in ourselves and in the wider world.
That was awesome, Anne.
Thank you.
We're so excited to be here and share that final mission statement and really hope that you enjoy it. And why we like it is that we feel it declares the purpose of Chalice. It's centered in the here and the now. It shows how it serves, how Chalice serves its congregants and its external stakeholders. It guides the organization. We feel it's something that we can measure against. And most importantly, it embodies our core story. We feel it's memorable, inspire, connect, and act. That feels very memorable to all of us, and we also are excited to put that on our materials. We feel it's also very unique. We did some Google searches, and while we found some similar statements for various businesses and other churches and congregations, specifically that 3-part process is relatively common, there's no one else with this mission statement, and it's versatile.
So, in conclusion, let's repeat our new mission statement for Chalice. With love at the center, the mission of this congregation is to inspire individual and communal spiritual growth, connect through worship, music, learning, and caring ministries, act to promote UU principles in ourselves and in the wider world. Thank you for listening. We hope you love this statement as much as we do.